Hey friends! Oh my gosh, it has been a minute. Um, welcome, welcome back to Creatively Shy's Heal You podcast. I have truly missed you guys a lot, but I just needed to focus for a minute over the last couple of months. Um, it has been an interesting summer. For the most part, my summer has been phenomenal. However, from a wellness perspective, I was just going through a lot mentally and physically with a lot of pain. So truly, there was a ton going on, and I just needed to take a break. But nonetheless, fast forward to where we are now, and I recently began seeing a chiropractor to help me with um, understanding why I'm having all of the pain and inflammation and bloat associated with my illness, my autoimmune illness, Behçet's disease. So it brings us to why we're here today. So I started this wellness fast last Monday. So today is day 7. And I committed to myself that, as always, I want to give back to anyone I can and share my journey. And I wanted to challenge myself to focus on my craft. So I've decided to just do my updates via my podcast as well as recreating my YouTube channel so that we can get the word out and I can share kind of my journey and what's going on. So if you're not following me on all of the platforms, please feel free to follow Creatively Shy on Instagram, Facebook, and now back on YouTube, as well as following my podcast, Heal and the Letter U, on all platforms in which you currently stream your funniest, most popular podcast. So back to the subject. All right. So all this stuff was going on, and I decided to challenge myself on the road to 50. I turned 50 in less than 12 months. To really begin taking the next steps of understanding my wellness, focus on my self care, and doing as I've always thought I needed to do, learn ways to control this illness that I have versus allowing the illness to control me. So I went to see a chiropractor, just really to understand the pain that I was having in my back that was just beginning to be more excruciating, and limiting what I could do and want to do when it comes to just my fitness and being in overall good health. So I went to see Dr. Val at Hunter Wellness Center here in Warrensville Heights, Ohio, just to learn a little bit about just what is going on and what is triggering the pain. And boy, have I learned a lot about myself in the last 10 days. So this is the platform where I'm really going to be able to share that journey. I also do daily updates on my Facebook and my Instagram page. So if you want to know what's going on day to day and what the focus is, please be sure to follow those pages. Come on, y'all. Let's follow it and work on being a better us. So push come to shove. First week, this is day 7. I'm celebrating day 7. And do you see me? I'm alive and I'm alert and I've done so much. So we started off the week with me eliminating a lot of foods that I have to get rid of during this first 90-day phase of this wellness fast. So some of the things that I've eliminated are eggs, all dairy products, no peppers, so sweet peppers, peppercini peppers, which I love, no hot pepper, red pepper flakes, I had to get rid of, smoked paprika, I had to get rid of a ton of stuff to kind of help with that. You can see the full list. Um, if you follow my page. I had to get rid of all of that and really focus on what foods are allowed. And it's really the healthy stuff when you think about it. So I had to eliminate no more coffee and no more alcohol for 90 days. So the goal is to eliminate food so you can learn what foods are really triggering the challenges that you're having. And my scale is pretty high for me because I'm checking the box on most of the scales with what I deal with on a regular basis. That may not be the same for you. So I got rid of all of that stuff, no cheeses, no breads, not a lot of that stuff in the aisles that we shop for. You can't do it anymore. And I'm really focusing on a focus group of foods. So it is your grass fed organic meats. So a lot of the meats I can still have. No pork for 90 days, but that didn't hurt me. But most of the meats I can have, the turkey, the fish, the chicken, the beef I can still have. And really focusing on, excuse me, just water, just drinking water. Sorry, y'all. That's what happened. I had my smoothie before I started. Water, herbal tea with no caffeine. You can have coconut water. When it comes to milk, the only milk I can have is coconut milk. Um, you're you have a process, so you go through a plan where you're really only eating twice a day now. I can still snack, but twice a day. So with that plan, and my snacks are really focused. It can be the natural stuff, the cucumbers. It can be avocados, which has been my favorite this past week. Most of the vegetables that I love and enjoy, that you, when you think about it, they're grown out um, of the ground. So your greens, your lettuce, you can still have. I can still have my asparagus, my broccoli. A lot of that stuff I can still have. So really focus on a certain element, which is okay. My rices I had to get rid of. My fave on the list is quinoa. So I had to transition away from my jasmine rice and move to quinoa over the next 90 days. And that's okay. But there are a lot of things on that list that you'll learn if you kind of go and follow my social media platforms that I listed that will help in identifying why I'm having the triggers that I have. So my triggers are all over the place. My triggers are constant headache, migraine. I have bad inflammation. I've got bloat. I have hives. I have allergic reactions to a lot of things. I have this whole list of things that I deal with on a regular basis that is also affecting my ability to focus, pay attention, be adaptable to things such as change, be able to do the things I love to do. My lower back pain. That's the reason why I went, you guys. Just focused on my lower back pain, and I've learned all this stuff to kind of help me out a lot. So, if you want to know more, stay tuned for more updates here on a regular basis, daily on Facebook and Instagram. However, on this platform, it will be, I think I'm going to try weekly, bi weekly, but more than anything, it will be monthly, just to keep you guys in, in, in the know of where I am on this journey. So I want to finish a little bit with the highs and lows of my first week. So here are the highs. The highs more than anything. And I can say and put the stamp on it. I feel better today than I felt in a long time. A long time. I'm sleeping better. My attitude is better. I'm not on edge like I usually am. Um, I have more energy. The inflammation and the stiffness that I was feeling in my hands and my knees, I have not had to kind of move or ease my way into getting up or taking the next step or focusing on things. So I feel better today, day 7, than I have any other day. Even though I've eliminated a lot of the stuff that I enjoy, I haven't missed it. Yes, yes. I want my coffee, you guys. I want my coffee. But I haven't missed that stuff at all. And that is so satisfying and gratifying to know that I'm day 7 in. I'm feeling this way on day 7. By day 90, yes, I can't wait. I have many other highs. I've got to do better with just writing this stuff out. But just being able to smile and say, I'm committed to this journey and understand why I'm committed to this journey is phenomenal. It is by far um, one thing that I'm proud of for 2022. Um, yeah, yeah. With that, I have 2 visits a week with Dr. Val and Dr. Lamar, her husband. They're in practice together, and I'm working on an alignment to help with my back pain and hip pain. So remember, my lower back pain and my hip pain. So it's more than just chiropractic services. It's working on what are all of the things that are leading to all of the issues that I'm having and the pain that I'm having. So I have an alignment twice a week with either Dr. Val or Dr. Lamar. And I learned, so this is another high. I learned that I'm pretty much leaning like this. We already know I have osteoporosis. But when it comes to me standing, I'm more standing to the left than being upright like you should be. So there are some issues going on with my spine that we're going to be working on over the next 90 days plus to help me in identifying why I'm having this pain and pressure in my lower back. And I am so excited. So forever tied to my autoimmune illness and just the problems that I've had, the lower back pain has always been there, always been there. So I was this week old this week, when I learned that my sacrum on my left side is tilted and leaning on my nerves. I'm not the expert, you guys. I'm just giving you my interpretation of what Dr. Val shared with me. Is leaning on my nerves, which is then causing the pain that I'm feeling in my lower back, leading down my sciatic nerve. Intense. And then there's this ligament. I want to say it's the piriformis ligament. I might have pronounced that wrong. Again, I'm not the doctor, but that is also not as flexible as we need it to be. So it's tight, and then I'm having all of that pain in my lower back and into my left hip and going down and radiating down to my big toe. That has been impacting me a ton. But guess what? We're working on it. Now that takes me to my lows. It's a high and a low. So the high is we've identified what we need to do to get me right. That's the high. The low is, whoo, I started experiencing some pain on Tuesday, and I was able to work through the pain. Wednesday it was bad. Thursday and Friday, a sister went down. And I think it's just because we're working through how to manage it to do right. How to get this, lumbar spine together, move it to where it needs to be, working on those nerves and giving them the strength that is needed. But a sister was hurting on Thursday and Friday. I had to take a few days to myself and really just focus. But guess what? We're going to lead with the positive and we're going to end with the positive. Today I feel good. Today I feel good. Today I can walk. I couldn't really walk a lot on Friday. Today I can sit for more than 5-10 minutes. I could not do that on Friday. I can stand for more than 5 or 10 minutes. I could not do that on Friday. And I can actually function. So I can get up and move around. Still some soreness. I still feel the nerves kind of working their way out. But guess what? today. I feel good, and for that, I am blessed and happy about it. So that's the joy. I am looking forward to sharing so much more of this journey and where I am on this journey. And I invite you to follow me through this journey and understand just where I am in life and where my focus is. Because the ultimate goal is to be a better me, to be a better me in all aspects, mentally, physically, how I deal with things, how happy I am, how I love myself, how I enjoy the ability to just be authentically me. That's it. Just to be authentically me. That is the goal. So I invite you to join me on this journey. Stay tuned for what happens tomorrow and over the next week, because I'm sure I'll have so much more to share with you. And I'll get in depth about just what this wellness fast is, how much it consists of me focusing on things a different way and having a different mindset. And I want you to join me on that journey. So please, 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 if you haven't already, share my Facebook, Instagram, follow my Facebook, Instagram page. Go and like Creatively Shy as a YouTube channel, because she's coming back. She's coming back. She's here, you guys. And if you haven't already, please go and follow my Heal You, that's the letter U podcast, wherever you stream your favorite podcasts. And I just want to leave you guys with my last little quote for today, in Creatively Shy mode. We don't always know our destiny. Sometimes we're knocked off of our feet by the blessings of the Most High. But God, when He shows up, bask in His glory, praise His name, and smile at all that He has in store for you. We don't always know God's destiny. We don't always know what He has planned for us the next minute of our lives. But guess what? All we have to do is be there and ready for whatever it is that He brings before us. All right, there we go, you guys. Remember to be intentional with everything you do. Be intentional. Love yourself. Don't beat yourself up so much when things don't go as planned, because at the end of the day, we have a higher being that always looks out for us, always helps us, challenges us without us even knowing, to be a better version of ourselves. Looking forward to sharing this journey. If I haven't said it enough, go follow Creatively Shy on Instagram and Facebook. Follow Creatively Shy on YouTube. And make sure you go and follow Heal and the Letter U podcast, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you have a phenomenal week.